sì, una a un certo punto la protagonista dice non abbiate paura di sostare un'anatra, ecco, visto che è una citazione, ricorda molto Voitila, insomma, non abbiate paura, insomma, mi incuriosiva capire. E poi una seconda domanda invece, visto che l'abbiamo chiesto un po' tutti, sul Nobel Obama, qual è la sua opinione?
The Pope and the President.
The Pope and the President. And the duck. Yes, well, I think it is fear. It is fear that holds us back. I agree with the Pope. And I agree with the duck. And I agree with Julia Child about the duck. That you have to dive in. One of the great things about being an actor, one of the great opportunities that it gives you as a human being, is that you can't be afraid if you're an actor. You can't. You can't do your job and be afraid. You can be afraid in a press conference and nervous and sweaty, but you can't be afraid when you do your work, because it doesn't work that way. And I'm in agreement that the Nobel Committee gave the prize to Obama because of what he promised. And we haven't given him time enough to follow through, but I think he's on the road to fulfilling the great promise, and he's worked a sea change in our relationships around the world, which is everything. It's not how you are as an individual, it's how you are in your family that matters, and how you are in the family of man matters, and that's what he's already achieved, something notable in making friends again around the world. So I'm proud that he's been awarded this prize.
Ecco qui finalmente.
Però non sì, buongiorno. Senta, alcuni anni fa uscì una lettera su quotidiani italiani scritta da un'attrice hollywoodiana alla propria figlia e cercava di distoglierla dall'intenzione e desiderio di diventare attrice, perché diceva che era un mondo piuttosto orribile in cui arrivata a una certa età subito dovevano fare il lifting, avrebbe dovuto sottoporsi a operazioni chirurgiche oppure scendere a compromessi e abbassarsi a determinate situazioni. Ora, non era firmata la lettera, però si facevano i nomi di 3 attrici, tra i quali anche il suo, e io adesso voglio chiederle, non se è stata lei a scrivere la lettera, però volevo chiederle, uno, che cosa ne pensa di quello che era scritto nella lettera, che insomma grosso modo l'ho detto, e 2, come lei vive il suo essere attrice, come l'ha vissuto, se è stato un mondo difficile, orribile, o un mondo invece meraviglioso e facile, non so, ecco, questo, grazie.
Io ho 60 anni. So I would never write this letter because my life is very fortunate in our business, and yes, I think there are careers and there are careers. You have some people set out to be the epitome of glamour and beauty, and I never set my mind towards that end as an actor. I thought of myself as an actor, that I could play a man, I could play a woman, I could play an old fat person, I could play a young slim person. I thought of myself as malleable, as clay. I could do whatever needed to be done. So my daughter, I have 2 daughters now who are actresses. And I understand the anxiety of the older actress who wrote this letter to her daughter. I do understand it, because our business has changed very much since I came up in the 70s, and there was different kind of forgiveness in the media attention on actresses. Now it's just relentless attention. And the young girls feel they have to fit a form of a certain way of being off camera. And they all aspire to be great actors in the same ways that I did when I dreamed of being an actress. But they are prey to different sorts of influences now. They have to be thin, they have to be beautiful. And I think that to succumb to those pressures is to lose your ability as an actor to play the old fat lady who deserves her voice, to play the young, slim, neurotic, crazy one who deserves to be heard in the same way. But if you're, sometimes glamour gets in the way of that. Anyway, for me, I'm proud that my daughters want to do this, but I'm frightened for them too, because when criticism comes your way as an actor, they're not criticizing your painting or your writing or the piece, they're criticizing you. And it's hard to put that away in a place where you're not hurt by it, you know. So that's my fear for them, but I would never say don't do it, because I think it's a glorious profession. And I'm so grateful for everything it's let me express.